Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex for tonight's PIHL Class A matchup between the Indiana Indians and your North Catholic Trojans. Before we drop the clock on tonight's action, we would like to take this opportunity to honor the class of 2026 for their hard work, dedication, and achievements as Trojan hockey players. Our first senior is number 19, Connor Bradley. Connor is the son of Sean and Susan Bradley. Connor has been a member of the North Catholic team for 3 years. His most memorable hockey moment was scoring a game-winning goal that sent the team into the finals of the Bishop Bowl tournament this year. Connor is most thankful for all the memories he has made over the years at practice and games. In addition to hockey, Connor is a member of the North Catholic Boys Lacrosse team. After graduation, Connor's future plans are to attend Xavier University. Senior Connor Bradley. Our next senior is number 24, Kevin Lemieux. Send the game into overtime and shootout. Kevin is most thankful for all the wonderful players and people he has been able to share the ice with over the years. After graduation, Kevin's future plans are to attend Robert Morris University and study business. Senior Kevin Lemieux. Our next senior is number 32, Jack Britt. Jack is the son of Sean and Sarah. Jack's been a member of the North Catholic team for 4 years. His most memorable hockey moment was when he scored his very first varsity goal in the senior opener his sophomore year against West Virginia. Jack is most thankful for all the friends he's made through hockey. After graduation, Jack's future plans are to study forensic sciences. Senior Jack Britt. Our next senior is number 38, Miles Robinson. Miles is the son of Jason and Nicole Robinson. Miles has been a member of the North Catholic team for 4 years. His most memorable moment was his sophomore year. Miles is most thankful for the opportunity to play high school hockey, the coaching staff, and the memories he has made. Miles is also a member of the lacrosse team, and after graduation, his future plans are to study finance. Senior Miles Robinson. Our next senior is assistant captain, number 7, Jack Anderson. Jack is the son of Craig and Janine Anderson. Jack has been a member of the North Catholic team for 4 years. His most memorable moment was winning the end of the season JV tournament his freshman year. Jack is most thankful for the many learning experiences that will stick with him for life. Jack was also a member of the North Catholic lacrosse team freshman and sophomore year. After graduation, Jack's future plans are to continue pursuing his career in aviation at CCDC. Senior Jack Anderson. The next senior is assistant captain, number 13, Anthony Lemieux. Anthony is the son of Trent and Jillian Lemieux. Anthony has been a member of the North Catholic team for 4 years. His most memorable hockey moment was getting to play on the line with Ryan Barry and Becky Dunn his sophomore year. Anthony is most thankful for the opportunity to play high school hockey and the great friends he has made from the program. Anthony is also a member of the North Catholic lacrosse team. After graduation, Anthony's future plans are to study business. Senior Anthony Neely. Our next senior is team captain, number 35, Wyatt Cleveland. Wyatt is the son of Richard and Jennifer Cleveland. Wyatt has been a member of the North Catholic team for 3 years. His most memorable moment is the team's first round playoff win with Blackhawk his sophomore year. Wyatt is most thankful for the opportunity to play baseball hockey and the life lessons he has learned. After graduation, Wyatt's future plans are to study physical therapy. Senior, Wyatt Cleveland. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more senior we'd like to recognize this evening. Please turn your attention to the press table off the bleachers. Our final senior this evening is Callie Martis. Callie is the daughter of Gabe and Tilly Martis. For the past 3 seasons, Callie has been the voice of North Catholic hockey on the North Catholic Sports Network. Outside of broadcasting, she's a member of the North Catholic Girls Golf Team. After graduation, Callie will attend the University of West Virginia to pursue a degree in media. Congratulations, Callie, and to all of you from North Catholic hockey and assembly of our program. On behalf of the entire North Catholic hockey program, thank you, seniors, and best of luck in all your future endeavors.
UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex for this varsity Class A matchup between the Indiana Indians and your North Catholic Trojans. My name is Callie Martis alongside Jack Davison, and we bring you this game live right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. Tonight is senior night, where just a few moments ago honored Trojan seniors Connor Bradrick, Kevin Kilcarry, Jack Britt, Miles Robinson, Jack Anderson, Anthony Neely, and Wyatt Cleveland. Each of these players have had outstanding hockey careers here at NC and have played a huge part in the team's success. Last game, the Trojans defeated Hampton 3-2 in an OT thriller, clinching the 5th seed in playoff contention. Crucial goals from Renzo Sylvester and Connor Bradrick pushed the game into overtime, where Miles Robinson found the back of the net, sending the team to victory. On the other hand, Indiana enters this game coming off a loss to Cannon Mac 6-0 most recently. Indiana 6-11 in the Varsity A Blue Conference. Still right in the middle, still have 2 games to finish out their regular season. And so, Jack, that brings us to tonight's game and senior night. Always a big night, a little bit of pressure to get a win, but nothing the Trojans can't do. Both these teams met earlier this season. Trojans beat Indiana, narrow game 5-4, but what are you looking for them tonight, Jack, to really take a hold of this game?
Yeah, good to be with you here tonight, Callie. Big game for the Trojans, even though they clinched that 5 seed. You always want to get a win on senior night, no matter what. It's just a big night for all the players and the fans and the parents. So the Trojans, they are down 2 of their top scorers in Landon Myers and Alessandro. Myers with 18 points on the year, Alessandro 13. They're North Catholic's 2nd and 3rd highest point scorers on the year. So somebody is going to have to step up for this team, other than Anthony Neely, the team's highest scorer. But somebody on that front line is going to have to take responsibility and get some points on the board for the Trojans.
I agree, Jack, 100%. And one of those big players to look out for, which Evan specifically pointed out last game, was Renzo Sylvester. Just really makes things happen. He's a real difference maker out on the ice. And Evan called it last name, got a big goal to tie it up 1-1 against Hampton. So we'll see what he can do here tonight on that top line.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Trojans locked up that 5 seed. Indiana's still fighting for their playoff lives right here. Top 7 in each division make the playoffs. Indiana is 9th right now, but they have a very good chance, very possible chance of making playoffs. Only down by about 1 game.
And here come the Trojans, 3-on-1, entering the zone, draw pass back. Back for Robinson, a shot, and it's denied!
Robinson, a player who's really made a difference on this North Catholic team. Joined the team a little bit late this year, but boy, are they glad to have him.
Jake Jadzak in net for the Indians tonight. Indiana has in the Trojan end. North Catholic working hard here to force a turnover. Puck makes it back out to center. Moving back into the zone was Maines, but it'll be offside. Britt. Here's the puck up ice. Chipped in the zone there by Bradrick. Murray's in after it. Bradrick gets it. Try to spin around pass there to Scollert. He's able to recover. Fowler with a shot from the point. Redirected in on net. Off of Bradrick in front. Quick kick save there made by Jadzak.
I like the Trojans' quick aggression so far. A couple shots on net. Both have had opportunities to score. They're coming out firing on senior night.
Now we get a whistle. Ooh, we got a penalty on the play. Ref signals for a hold, and I think, Jack, this is going to be against Indiana. going to put North Catholic on the power play, their first opportunity of the game, as it's Zendo Durzo to the box.
A great opportunity for the Trojans to strike first, get one on the board.
Fowler sends it down low. Bradrick in the far corner. Now goes up to the point. Neely for Bradrick. Bradrick skates, coming down the slot, takes a shot. Goaltender got a piece of that. Trojans set up shop. Robinson gets it to Fowler, just able to keep it in at the point. Pass back to Robinson. Robinson waits, shoots, sharp angle into the glove of Jadzak. Now Indiana takes this down. They'll send it the length of the ice. And here comes Neely with speed. Neely trying to cut in, lost the handle on the puck. Still able to pick it up in the corner. Backhand pass to Robinson. Robinson settles it down, moves it back out high. Bradrick for Robinson. Robinson to Bradrick, looking in front. Couldn't get that to go.
That was a great look down the middle. Robinson tapping his, that was Bradrick tapping his stick going down Main Street, telling Robinson that he's there.
34 seconds to go in the Trojan power play. Bradrick to the backhand. It is stopped by Jadzak.
The Trojans a 22% team on power play this year. Indiana 16%.
Kilcarry with shot gets blocked. Here comes Maines. Maines trying to cut in, shot in on goal, and Cleveland comes up with the save. Trojans have it behind the net. It's taken by Indiana. Stone.
Power plays up.
Moving ahead. Tries third in front for Maines. Pass gets broken up. Puck picked up by Britt. He evades the hit. Britt, take this into the dome, lets a shot go, fired wide. Kilcarry coming in, here comes Kilcarry on the backhand, holds, goes in front, no one there. And now Indiana trying to poke it ahead, and now here they come. Bernetto coming in, what a defensive play there made by Capone. Scholar gaining speed up the far wall. Spins around. Anderson. Now head for Schwartz. Indiana regains control. Fresh off the bench is Langer. He intercepted that pass. Puck in the near corner where it's picked up by Anderson. Shot through traffic. Is turned aside. Myers. Trying to dig for it in the far corner. Sylvester floats a backhand pass to Langer. Gets it deep.
Ooh, that was a very dangerous play right there.
Puck exits the zone. Langer is back to regroup for the Trojans.
Number one rule in almost any sport, don't put the ball in the middle. I think you could say the same about lacrosse, soccer. Hockey definitely qualifies.
Miles Robinson there with a shot in on net. Janczak comes up with another stop.
Trojans have definitely had the best looks thus far. I think Indiana maybe has one shot on goal.
Oh, that one was off the post.
That was...
That was Lawrence. Picked up by Fowler at the center red line. Picked up in the far corner by Urzo. Stolen by Fowler. Chips it ahead for Sylvester. Sylvester, high shot off the mask of Janczak and wide. Fowler. Carrying ahead, Fowler gaining speed, moving in, coast to coast, shot and he scores! What a goal! Reed Fowler, are you kidding me? Coast to coast, bar down. Wow!
Holy cow, Reed Fowler. That was Connor McDavid-like right there. Coast to coast, skating through the entire Indiana defense, 5-on-1. Well, 6-on-1 really if you count the goaltender. Reed Fowler doing it all. Water bottle off and everything.
That was unbelievable. He shot that from the goal line. The angle was just unreal to get it up over Janczak's shoulder. Made it look easy.
Yeah, dragged the puck down to almost like a Sidney Crosby shot too.
So Reed Fowler getting the party started here for the Trojans. Up 1-0 here in the first. Murray slides past Bradrick. Quick snapshot. Turned aside by Janczak. And here comes Indiana, 3-on-2. Moving in to pass to Maines. His shot is blocked by Kilcarry. Now here comes Kilcarry leading the rush up ice. 3-on-2 the other way now. Pass ahead for Bradrick. Goes in the corner. He holds on to it. Gets poke checked. Indiana sends this one out, and this will go all the way down for an ice. 8:30 to go here in the first period of play. And Jack, right now it's been all Trojans. They lead 7-1 in the shot column. I don't think Indiana's been in their offensive end once this game.
Nope. Yeah, I'd say it was that last 3-on-2 opportunity that got shut down immediately, and the one shot on goal. The time of possession has been heavily favored for the Trojans. But despite all that time of possession, Reed Fowler came in within 3 seconds and scored.
Britt sends this around the boards. And Fritsch tries to skate it up ice. That gets poked away. Fowler with a good keep at the point. Here comes Fowler moving back in. Nice shot is gloved there by Janczak for the whistle. race for the puck the other way. Anderson will get there. Bank pass to Schwartz, just out of his reach. Two. Picks it up in the far corner. Shovels it to Durzo. Skating with up ice is Hilliard. Langer kicks it up to his stick. Ooh, almost avoids the hit there from Hilliard. Anderson looking ahead for Radicke, trying to find the puck. Thought it bounced into the Trojan bench. Durzo trying to take it the other way. Here comes Durzo moving in. His shot deflects off the stick of Langer and wide. Indiana now looking in front. No one able to get a stick on it. Kept in at the point. Anderson trying to clear. Kept in the zone. Backhander in on net, and Cleveland scoops that up with ease.
That was one of Indiana's best possessions so far. Got a couple opportunities. Puck floating in front of the net. Now they got a face-off.
That puck will go up into the netting. So we'll get another face-off. Peter. His shot is blocked. And Sylvester dumps it in. Indiana with possession in their own end. Missed pass there. Almost stolen by Robinson. Has ahead for Brunetto. High shot. Missed the net. Now Peter back with it. Trying to get it to Brunetto. Kilcarry. Now for Sylvester. Brunetto. Battling, trying to get it out. Goes up to Maines. Maines moving in. He's got a bunch of Trojans on him. He's stripped of the puck.
Yeah, I think the Trojans
really moving in, but they're just going to be a step offside.
may have got lucky to not been called for a trip there. It looked like Robinson might have got his stick underneath. Indiana players skate.
Scarlett lines up to take the draw just outside of the zone, wins it cleanly. Fowler gets it deep. Bradrick chases after it. Now wraparound try there from Murray is denied. Puck collected by Scholar. Moves it to Fowler. Fowler looking for a tip in front. That shot floats wide. Another Indiana player tripped up. Play will continue. Fowler cutting back in, makes a move around the defenseman, puts one in on net, and Jadzak comes up with the save.
And Reed Fowler trying to have himself a night. Going for the 5-hole on that one. He's got 10 points on the year with his goal tonight.
Shot right off the draw. Goes off the blocker. Anderson trying to keep it at the blue line. Hilliard tries to move it ahead. Anderson comes it the other way, picked up by Fritch. All the way ahead to Hilliard, in all alone, and Cleveland stands tall with the save.
That was Indiana's big opportunity right there. Unable to convert. And we'll stay 1-0 with 3:40 to go.
And referee has his arm up. They're going to send Anderson to the box for an elbow.
Yeah, Anderson, a bigger body defenseman, leads North Catholic in penalty minutes this year with 40. Definitely likes to play with aggression. Not always bad though.
I don't know. That's a tough call because the guy Anderson made contact with, obviously a lot smaller than him.
Yeah.
I thought it was a clean hit on my end, but
maybe I had to give Indiana one back for maybe a missed call or two.
Mm-hmm. So Indiana, their first man advantage of the game. Shot there taken from the point. Gets blocked in traffic. Indiana offside, but they touch up. So this will take the face-off outside the zone. Indiana. Frozen in. Good clear by Fowler on the PK. Jadzak tees it up behind the net for his teammate, Stone. With the now fanned on the initial pass. Just a turnover, Sylvester sends it back the other way. Dubitsky. Moving in, goes to Stone. Stone and Dubinsky. Now shot in on goal, save made by Cleveland, rebound loose. Durzo gets it back. 41 seconds to go on the power play for the Indians. Maine coming in, he's stripped to the puck. And Indians are brought back out to center.
Indians seemingly unable to set up shop in the opposing zone during this power play.
Durzo trying to move in. Drops it back for Maines. Shot missed the target. Kilcarry. Ahead, and here's Anderson out of the box, trying to look for a stretch pass, and Anderson's got his step, trying to get a shot off.
Great defensive play, DeZuro.
And getting a stick on that at the last minute was Hillsbury. Move back up to the point, Kilcarry, shot through traffic, is blockered away, and out. Minute 15 to go in the first period. Power play ends for Indiana. Indiana trying to clear. Kept in by the Trojans. Myers trying to come in with it. Now puck slides in front. Jadzak tried to play it, but a little too late. So we get a whistle. Janzak again hops on top of that one. Scramble off the draw.
Yeah, Radicke kind of got pushed around there, unable to get a stick on the loose puck in the middle.
Fowler, shot tipped by Myers in front. Nice save made there by Janzak. Able to follow that puck movement all the way to the net. Hillsbury trying to move in, gets poke checked right at the blue line. Reaches forward, entering in the zone. Gets to it, thrown in front, off the pad of Cleveland. Now lead pass ahead for Radicke. Radicke wins the battle along the wall. Puck comes loose in the slot, but this is cleared all the way down. Just far enough for an ice with 3 seconds to go.
I like the strategy from the Trojans here. 3 seconds left. Take Cleveland to the bench, add an extra forward, try to get a better shot on goal.
Fowler, quick shot off the draw. Is denied by Janzak, and that does it for the first period of play. Trojans lead at 1-0. And really, Jack, an overall dominant period for the Trojans. Controlled play most of the time, and a terrific highlight reel goal from Reed Fowler to get the Trojans up on the board pretty early.
Yeah, Trojans 12 shots on goal. Indians only 5. They've definitely dominated the first period of play. They're going to need to continue doing so, and I think they definitely have an opportunity to do so. Indiana definitely struggles in the second period of play. Indiana has only scored 11 goals in the second period. Meanwhile, they've let up 33. So definitely their weakest of the game. Definitely a way that the Trojans can put a few more up on the board.
Yeah, Jack, that's definitely a great stat to point out. It seems just looking at that too, even letting up 21 goals in the third, it seems as the game goes on that they're really weren't really able to finish things out so far this season.
Yeah, Indiana 2-5 in their last 7. So they were definitely in a position to be in the playoffs, but have kind of lost that spot down the stretch. Now they got to fight their way back in. The game against the Trojans tonight, and then they got a date with Montour. That's a winnable game. Montour below them in the standings, but then the last one, their senior night, Blackhawk, who is, I believe, 4th in standings overall. So that'll definitely be a difficult game. That could be a make or break one for the Indians trying to get into the playoffs.
No, but if you're the Trojans here, Jack, heading into the second, you needed some insurance goals here. As we even saw earlier this season, a 5-4 win for the Trojans. It was a tight game, back and forth. And the Trojans were able to come out on top, but it'd be nice if they could get a few here to get that comfortable lead.
Sylvester almost puts it in after a nice cross.
Healy has it at the point, fanned on the dump in. Gavitsky carries it in the zone. He's pressured by Robinson. Down again it is Anderson. Kilcarry tries to move it for Anderson. Now moving in is Maines. Maines looking for a tip in front. There was Hilliard. Tipped it just wide.
And needed just a little bit less on that tip. That's where that geometry class finally comes into play. You think they teach you for nothing? There's something you might be able to use it for.
There you go. That goes down for an ice. And get a stop of the play. Schollert wins it. Fowler knocked off the puck. Stone retrieves it now. Here comes Stone moving in. Drops it back to Maines. Maines a high shot, gloved out of midair by Cleveland.
Nice glove stop from Cleveland. He struggled a bit this season, 2-8 overall. But senior night, he's definitely putting out his best work.
Stone. So back to the point. Shot off a body in front. Trojans trying to get out of danger here, and they do. Murray gets it to Bradrick. Bradrick trying to cut towards the middle, lost it. Murray's there, though, to pick it up. Shot on goal denied by Jadzak. Now, big hit from Bradrick along the wall. Trojans still with it, shot on goal, rebound comes loose. Schollert. It's to Bradrick. Bradrick trying to drop it back for Fowler. Taken by Indiana. They'll just throw it into the zone.
That could have been very dangerous if Indiana was able to get a breakaway.
Run into by Furch.
Getting a little chippy here in the second period. We got a penalty in.
Yeah, I think they're gonna call. It's a high stick.
No one's sent into the box yet, though.
They're gonna call.
Bradrick.
I'm going to call the Trojans for high stick, and Connor Bradrick headed to the box.
I didn't even see that before, though.
It might, I don't know if that was, because there was a little gathering there in front of the Trojan bench. I don't know if that occurred then once the puck went to the bench, but I missed that one. So Indiana will get their second power play of the game. So far, they're 0 for 1. Fritsch moving in. Try to pass. That's cleared by Sylvester.
Indiana not showing too much urgency to get the puck up during this power play.
Anderson holds on to it, sends it back into the zone. Miss pass there. Fritsch tries to reach for it. Neely chips it ahead, in on net, and Jadzak Lop to cover up. Urso has it at center. Moves it to Stone. Stone trying to bring it in. He's met though by Brent. And puck makes its way back out to center. Pass picked off by Schollert. Here comes Schollert in shorthanded. Pulls it to the backhand. Just up over the net. Now here's Schollert looking again. He stood up there at the bottom of the circle. Indiana takes it the other way. Stone holding, cuts towards the middle, shot, and Cleveland able to hold on to it as he goes falling back into the crease.
Schollert trying to be a one-man wrecking crew on the other end. A couple nice dekes to get to the backhand. But a good glove stop from Jadzak.
10 seconds to go on Bradrick's penalty. Stone trying to battle for it. And here's Bradrick out of the box. Another successful penalty kill for the Trojans. And like we've been saying this game so far, Jack, Indiana is just really struggling to enter the zone, and I think part of the problem is they can't really string a pass together this game, and the Trojans' pressure on defense, even in the neutral zone.
Yeah, they're pestering defense, just not lining up, not making it easy for the Indians to even get past the red line.
Fritsch coming in, quick shot, goes wide. Fritsch holds onto it, shoots, it's tipped by Evan Mikan in front. And it goes 5-0 on Cleveland. And so Fritsch will get the goal. That's always tough, Jack, an own goal.
Very unfortunate for the Trojans. I thought that was about to be a broken play right there. 63 Braden Frederick fell at the top of the blue line, which is where I think the pass is going to go. Meanwhile, gets sent towards the net and just goes off Mike, and unlucky for the Trojans. Samuel Fritsch puts the Indians on the board. It's a tie game.
Myers comes in with speed. Shot off the side of the cage. And this will go down for an ice. Now, Jack, the Trojans have to play on their toes even more now that we're tied. And like we just said, I mean, that's just so tough. An own goal. You never like to see those, and all Mikan was trying to do was just break up that.
It's just such an uncontrollable play that it happens so often. Yeah, it's more demoralizing every time, it feels like. It happens in the pros and everything. Remember the Penguins a couple games ago. Who were they playing? They were up 5-1, and then someone came back. Oh, it's killing me. Was it the Rangers?
Yeah,
I think it was
the Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah, but one of the shots at the end hit the Penguins, about 3 different Penguin players before it went in their own net. So it just happens to the best of them.
Radicke, lead pass ahead for Sylvester. Sylvester in with speed, his shot is blocked. Radicke gets it deep as he heads to the bench for a change. Anderson, it's Robinson, cross ice, a shot off the bar from Langer. And Indiana sends this down, but off a player, so no ice. Middle of the second period here, 1-1 the score. Anderson has it. So get it, Sylvester. Now here's Langer moving in with a shot. That's kicked aside by Jadzak. Now Indiana coming in zone. Maines rips a shot off the side of the net.
Maines is a dangerous man to leave open on a breakaway like that.
Now here comes Neely trying to move in. Neely trying to kick it up to his stick, lost it. Robinson coming in, he's sent down to the ice. Stone, draw pass for Maines, back for Stone to Maines, looking in front. Little give and go there. Cleveland pokes that away. Bradrick in a race forward. He's able to get there. Bradrick cutting in towards the net.
They got a penalty.
Shot off. Goes wide. Delayed penalty against Indiana. Bradrick trying to turn in front. Pass picked off, but the whistle will sound. Roughing is the call as Indiana will head to the box. Bradrick there was hit after his shot attempt.
It was a great opportunity for the Trojans. With 7:20 to go in the second period. We'll see if they can take advantage. And off the post.
Radicke. Missed last game for the Trojans, but he's back tonight. Scholar within the near corner. Scholar cutting and trying to go backdoor for Radicke. Bouncing pass. Hard to control there. Radicke gets it. Puck is in front. It's loose. Stanton's on it, but Jadzak with the save.
That was a great 45 seconds for the Trojans. Peppering Jadzak at the net. That was at least 3 shots on goal. Just got to get one to fall.
Robinson trying to pick it up. Here comes Trojans. Pass to Bradrick in front. Turned aside by Jadzak. Another great opportunity on the man advantage.
I'll say Jadzak is keeping them in this game right now.
And now here comes shorthanded. Indiana in all alone to the backhand. Kicked away by Cleveland. And whistle blows. Indiana putting it down in the corner.
Yeah, that was a bit of a cheap shot.
Yeah, they're not calling a penalty on that.
Good. Wow.
So we'll just continue here with the Trojan power play. Bradrick moving into the zone, cuts towards the middle, in all alone to the backhand. And Jadzak with yet another stop. Trojans are getting some great opportunities. Just can't get that puck to go in the back of the net.
Despite what the numbers say, Indiana holding their own in the second period.
Robinson holds, moves it out high. 15 seconds to go in the power play. Neely waits, goes to Robinson. Robinson in on net, sharp against shot. Puck is loose. Trojans able to get a stick on it, and it's sent the length of the ice by Hillsbury, and that does it for the power play for the Trojans. 2. Hillsbury drops it off. That shot whistled wide. Another try kicked aside by Cleveland. Bradrick trying to look ahead there for Sylvester. That's picked off. Trojans wait to regroup. So they'll go for a change. Fowler dancing with it. Moves it to Scholar. Scholar lets Rich shot go through traffic. That gets blocked by a body in front. Now Scholar trying to look back in front, broken up by Indiana. Scholar with a wraparound try. Off the side of the net, Hillsbury banks this hard off the glass and back out to center. Fowler moves it back into the zone. Scholar gets it. Scholar trying to look in front for Radicke. Picked up, go by. Score! North Catholic breaks the tie. They make it 2-1.
What a tip.
Murray!
Did that go off Scholar's stick? Or was that Ty Murray just straight to the back of the net?
It was hard to tell. I'm not sure if that went off a Scholar or an Indiana player in front as well. I go based off the goal celebration. Whoever goes first in line, I assume that scored, but we'll see what they put up on the score sheet. But
either way, 2-1 Trojans.
huge goal as the Trojans finally get one to go after running into a hot goaltender. Now here comes Indiana back the other way. Trying to move in is Maines. Maines gets poke checked. And now another high shot from Stone. Goes up over the net. Stanton takes it now. Trying to clear. And here's Langer with it. Thrown back in front. Shot from Indiana. Save made by Cleveland. 3:17 to go here in the second period to play. Anderson goes ahead, and we have a whistle and a penalty. Anderson headed to the box.
And that's his second foul of the game.
Power play, and they're going to call him for a slash. You could hear that from up in the broadcast booth.
Just got to be more careful. We're diligent. Trying to get a takeaway on defense. Now 3:09 left in the second period. Indiana trying to tie it up.
Dubitsky gets it up out high. Stone. And in the corner, backhand pass for Dubitsky. Dubitsky shot through traffic, tipped wide. Dubitsky gets it again. Another shot tipped by Maines. Turned aside by Cleveland. Dubitsky able to catch it on the backhand. Trying to get it back down low. Indiana able to recover. Thrown in front. Save made. Rebound. What a stop by Wyatt Cleveland. Indiana right back in.
Both these goaltenders putting on a show.
Stone. Use it to Durzo. Back to Brunetto. Now to Brunetto in the slot. His shot blocked there by Kilcarry. And Indiana forced exit. Right back in is Stone. Stone trying to catch some speed. Stone with a shot. That deflects up into the netting for a whistle. Minute 55 to go here in the middle frame. 46 seconds to go in the Indiana power play. North Catholic leads it 2-1. Now a shot. Cleveland turns it aside. Bouncing puck there in front. Gave him a little bit of trouble, but he's able to keep it out.
It could have been a dangerous quick hitter. One of those goals that can really just come back to bite you at the end of the game. Cleveland able to get the stop.
Langer. It's in the near corner. And this is sent the length of the ice.
And that's going to be the end of the Indians' power play.
Yeah, a couple close calls, but unable to convert. And now turnover in front, right to Bradrick. Save made. Puck's loose in front, still digging at it. Goes up over the net. And the net is knocked off.
Wow, that was the perfect opportunity right down Main Street for Bradrick, unable to come up with one there.
It's another guy who's been knocking on the door all night, Jack. Connor Bradrick.
Yeah. He's got 4 goals, 6 assists on the season. Would definitely like to get another one on senior night.
Fowler. Moves it ahead for Scholar. Scholar looking to slide it past cross ice. Goes out of reach. Murray picks it up. Dumps it back in. Picked up by Fritsch. Zabitsky. Moves it ahead for Maines. Maines with a shot. Denied by Cleveland. Rebound is loose, and Cleveland comes sprawling out. And will freeze for the stoppage. 14.8 seconds remain. Now here's Indiana. Shot through traffic, and Cleveland's able to get that into the glove. Had a screen in front, but is still able to see it.
Yeah, great moves from Pizzurro. Try to get a quick shot on goal. They'll get one more opportunity.
Fowler.
Oh, we got a fight going. There's Fowler.
Yeah.
Throwing a couple punches.
Getting into it there at the end of the whistle.
The Trojans can't afford to lose him. He's got to keep his cool.
Yeah, but that does it for the second period of play. Jack, your overall impressions on the first 2 periods?
Yeah, Trojans up by 1. They're leading with 22 shots on goal compared to the Indians 15. I feel like the Indians picked it up a little bit that period, showed a little more urgency and time of possession, and they definitely held their own on a season in the second period where they have a negative 22-point differential, only giving up 1 and scoring 1. They kept themselves in this game down 1 with 17 to go in the third period.
Yeah, Jack, we still got ourselves a game. Like I said, Trojans need a couple more goals here to really get that comfortable lead that they've been trying to look for. And I think, it's not a matter of a shortage of opportunities. They've had plenty of opportunities, but they've run into a hot goaltender in Jadzak. Kind of their same issue on Monday.
Yeah.
When they faced McCabe for Hampton, he was a brick wall in net for them as well. So it's just trying to solve that and figure that out. But we'll have to wait to see what happens.
Yeah, 1-point game, anything can happen.
That's
still.
right. Anybody's game. So we'll have to see what happens here in the third period. But first, we're going to take a quick break right here on the North Catholic Sports Network. Welcome back to the third period of play between the Indiana Indians and your North Catholic Trojans. Trojans leading here 2-1. Goals from Reed Fowler and Ty Murray. It's just a one-goal game here, so the Trojans are definitely looking to some insurance here.
Yeah, Trojans looking to get a nice win on senior night. Meanwhile, Indiana fighting for their playoff lives and hopes right now.
Here comes Indiana in the zone. Pass to Maines. Trying to throw it cross ice, no one home. Hillsbury's there, keeps it alive. Durzo's in after it. Britt now with it in the corner. Britt trying to throw it in front. Hilliard with it in the far corner off the side of the post. Hillsbury turnaround try. Goes wide. Fowler picks this back up. Feeds to Neely. Here comes Neely. And a shot tried to pick top corner. Blocker side. Just up over the net.
That was Neely's first big attempt of the game. I feel like he leads the team in points this year.
Now wraparound try there from Scholar is denied. Murray has now a nice move. Save made by Cleveland. Puck is loose, carried out of trouble by Kilcarry. Tries to get it ahead for Bradrick. Puck taken by Manzik.
Looked like Hilliard tried to square up Jack Anderson there. I don't think he was going to take Anderson down. Probably the biggest guy on the ice.
Bernetto loses possession. Bradrick tried to move around Weaver. Anderson dumps this back in, but the Trojans will be offside. This will go down for an ice against Indiana. North Catholic leading it in the shot category 23-16.
Both goalies doing a good job of keeping their teams in this game. Could be a lot more high scoring, but both of them coming up with the clutch saves.
Indiana looking to throw it in front there for Weaver. Lawrence plays it. And here comes Mikan. Mikan trying to jab at it. Taken by Fritsch. Mikan gloves it down. Mr. Bernetto. Now back for Mikan. A shot. Blocker save made by Jadzak. Anderson has it now. Feathers a pass. Schwartz. Radicke moves in. Back for Anderson at the point. His shot is blocked. And now here comes Stone the other way. Here comes Stone in all alone. On the breakaway shot and denied by Cleveland. Another big time stop by Wyatt Cleveland.
Closing that 5-hole. Great play as Stone was all alone.
Radicke comes in and holds, looking in front there for Schwartz. Couldn't connect. Trojans get some fresh bodies out on the ice. Maines moving in, has it on the forehand, and he stood up by Kilcarry.
Absolutely decked.
He scores! Anthony Neely! What a rocket! And just like that, North Catholic up 3-1.
There's your best player taking over a game. They needed a goal right there. Neely coming up strong for his 12th on the season. He's got 10 assists as well, 22 total points, leading North Catholic. And they take a crucial 2-point lead.
Now what a shot, Jack. I would have blinked, I would have missed that one. An absolute missile in on goal. And Neely gets one on senior night. Now here's Neely quickly looking for a second. 9 by Janczak. Sylvester trying to get it deep. Indiana is out. Manzek. Using a shot there from Dubitsky. Deflects off of Cleveland's stick. And out of play.
All right, Indiana's got to get feisty now. They got to go for every loose puck, make every dump into the opposing zone purposeful. Everybody's even if you're only on the ice for like a 40-second shift, you got to be giving it your all if they want to try to get back in this game.
Here comes Bradrick moving in. Bradrick from a sharp angle. Save made by Janczak. Langer. It's in the corner. Bradrick looking ahead there, trying to catch Murray. Langer chips it in. Now here comes Manzek. Manzek cutting in, puts on the brakes. Shot missed. Now trying to keep it in. Indiana though offside, forced to exit the zone. Scholar tries to pick it up. Delayed offside against the Trojans. Gives Indiana time to regroup. Runs into Capone.
Trojans got to get off the ice, so that could have been 6 men on the ice against Bradrick. Slow.
Stanton spins around, trying to get it to Capone. Kilcarry. Now moves it to Capone. Gets it deep. We'll go dump and chase. Indiana carries it back, but this puck deflects into the netting. .8:14 to go here in the final frame. North Catholic up 3-1. Goal from Neely gives them a little breathing room here.
Yeah, the Trojans got to stay careful. No easy goals let up.
Anderson. Good puck protection, gets it up ice. Myers feeds one to Radicke. Radicke, sharp angle. Off target there. Fowler. Quick pass cross ice for Kilcarry. Schwartz trying to reach for it. Kilcarry is there. Myers backhands it for Fowler. Fowler circles perimeter of the zone, drops it off for Britt. Britt shot in on net, save made, rebound, loose, turned aside by Jadzak. Britt gets it again at the point. Feeds it to Sylvester. Sylvester centers it. But this will go down for nice against Indiana.
Wish Indiana would have kept that puck there. They had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Meanwhile, just flipped it into the offensive zone, giving them icing. I think they had a chance to score.
Robinson. It's a shot and is blocked. Fowler. Use it for Robinson. Robinson holds. Trying to regain possession. Britt keeps it in at the point. High shot. Gloved.
.634. Time slowly dwindling away for the Indians.
Robinson is on the backhand. Tries to get it to Sylvester. Now up to the point for Anderson. Dubitsky moving in. Dubitsky holds, shoots. Tried to look off Hilliard with him. See if we can get Cleveland to bite, but he comes up with the save, and now here's North Catholic the other way. That shot just goes high up over the net. Rich carrying it in. He's defended well. Now Anderson tries to get it to Robinson. Shot let go, skips wide. Sylvester gets it back out to center. Cleveland comes out of his net to play it. Back in the neutral zone, Durzo. Now for Langer. It's in on the backhand, Scholar chugs after it. Bradrick banks it to himself. Picked up by Murray. Now back to the point for Langer. Point to point now. Fowler backhand pass looking for Bradrick in front. Hit the post.
That was the Trojans' best puck passing and maneuvering all game.
Tic-tac-toe play, and how about that between the legs pass right in front of the net? Bradrick comes back in with it.
Bradrick getting a little get back.
Fowler shot kicked aside. Schollert goes back behind the net. Still battle for it. Murray gets it. Murray to the point for Kilcarry. Shot through traffic. Blocked by a body in front. Schollert trying to center it, taken by Indiana, and dumped the length of the ice by Hillsbury for an ice.
Right there, that was about a 2-minute possession almost for the Trojans. They're really taking this time off the clock, 3:23 to go. In Indiana, I think they only have like 2 shots on goal this period. Only 17 total. I think they started the period with 15. And they've just been very lackluster with opportunities. So with 3:20 to go, they need to get the puck out of the zone so they can get a 6-man on.
Well, they've just been struggling this third period. Indiana trying to come in, slide a pass across off the skate of Kilcarry. Kilcarry gets it, moves it to Fowler. Here comes Fowler into the zone. Fowler lets one go into the glove of Jadzak for the stop. That's now 27 shots on goal for the Trojans. Really haven't had many stoppages this period. Already 2 minutes and 50 seconds
fast
to go. I felt like it went by real fast. Puck is cleared all the way down. Another ice against Indiana. Anderson, shot off the stick of Myers. Myers, though, regains possession, forces a turnover in the slot. Trying to slide a pass across. There for Radicke. Unable to come up with it. Now race to the puck. Cleveland, though, plays it with a stick. Clears it out to the neutral zone. Dubitsky on the backhand. Unable to clear. Anderson with a shot kicked away by Jadzak. Anderson throws it back into the zone. North Catholic delayed offside.
Jadzak waiting on the cue to go.
Dubitsky trying to bring it in. Stolen by the Trojans.
They're just unable to set up shop at all.
But now here come the Trojans. Into the shot. He scores! Landon Myers!
It's over.
4-1 Trojans. Myers got a break into the zone, decides to shoot. And a perfectly placed shot, gets it past Jadzak, and it's 4-1.
The Fat Lady singing. Trojans pick up their second win in a row. Assuming we don't get anything crazy in a minute and 21 seconds. I feel it's safe to say the Trojans get a win on senior night.
Landon Myers gets a goal back on his return to the lineup here for North Catholic. Robinson's shot gloved with a minute to go. Race to the puck. Cleveland to Kilcarry. And Kilcarry getting a little scrum there behind the net with Stone.
I feel like he wanted that one. That's just kind of Kevin, I think.
Robinson has it at center. Carries this into the zone. All seniors out on the ice right now for the Trojans. Three seconds, 2, 1, and the Trojans get a win on senior night over Indiana, 4-1. We'll go ahead and celebrate the hard-earned victory with the student section. Pretty good showing tonight.
The Trojans get their second in a row. They got one more game on the season at Freeport. That should be a win. Freeport last in the section. But senior night's a big win. And it's the last Trojans home game of the season, meaning that it is our last hockey broadcast.
I can't believe it.
Especially for you, Callie.
I
Been doing this
know.
for 4 years. You a senior as well. Congrats to you.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
Best
Thank
of luck
you.
in college at West Virginia University. Hoping to continue your sports broadcasting and media career.
Well, thanks, Jack. It's been a pleasure broadcasting with you. I've had a lot of fun this year as well. But what a game. We saw some highlight reel goals, some big hits, and some big saves. A great game tonight for the Trojans here on senior night as we close things up. And as we conclude hockey season as well, I'd also like to thank Evan Camille for all his hard work behind the scenes, even joining us on a couple broadcasts as well.
Yep.
He's done a great job, and we couldn't have these broadcasts without him too. But your final score for this one, North Catholic 4, Indiana 1.
And make sure to tune in tomorrow night for the boys' senior basketball game against Deer Lakes. That'll be on the North Catholic Sports Network at 7 o'clock tomorrow.
And I'm Callie Martis alongside Jack Davidson, and good night from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex.